talked about the geometry page, one of the check boxes on there was a water design. Let's get rid of the parapet. Reinforce, clean that up a little bit. But a water design is going to design for water in the backfill. So we can have 4 foot of water front of the face, 4 foot behind the face, 4 foot at the back. We hit update design. There's our water level. As we look here, the bottom blocks are submerged. So we're going to use a submerged weight for those. And we also have water pressure. So what we assume is we're coming down that normal earth pressure, typical Ka value. So as we hit the water, we're going to go vertical with that. So that's our PaW2 value. And then our PaW3 is we're using submerged weights as a driving force. So we're calculating the earth pressure. P1 triangle above, P2 plus P3 is the water below. So we've got 759 pounds per square foot of water, 762. Our T max over here is adjusted for the water pressure. If we do a differential water pressure at 2 foot in front of the blocks, 4 foot behind, then we have a rapid drawdown condition coming through here. And we can see a little difference in water pressure there, a little different in our tensions, our calculations. Where we see it most is in bearing capacity. You can see the bearing capacity here is 1,048 pounds per square foot. The water will cut your bearing capacity by 50%. If we get rid of the water, look at your bearing, 1,048. We update the design, 1187. We jump back up in bearing pressure. Put the water back on. Our bearing pressure drops. The other part we see it is when we come into a global analysis. With water, we have a factor of safety of 1.2. These are submerged soils that we're coming through with a water pressure 1.236. If we turn the water off, we update the design, we go to global, we went from a 1.26, a failure condition, to a 1.39, a 1.4. Water has a significant impact on global stability and bearing capacity. Again, we check global and bearing on every design and make adjustments accordingly. That pretty much sums up the water input.